And we have arrived to Mahahual, on the coast of Quintana Roo. This is supposedly that tropical village that they told us to visit. That's actually a must if you like the state of Quintana Roo in Mexico. So we're there. We found parking. By the way, so that little house or whatever it is, that monument, that's that, you know, that symbol of Mahahual. But we are gonna walk up this street. We're gonna go see what all the hype is all about, right? So apparently cruise ships dock here, and this is a place that's known for tourists, right? So from what we've heard, tourists will come off cruise ships and then they'll go explore the village, they'll go shop, and everything is, all the prices are in US dollars, everybody speaks English and so on. And what they told us is that if you use pesos, for example, when you sit down in the restaurant, if you want a menu in pesos, everything is cheaper. That's what we heard. But in any case, we have pesos, so we should be okay. Let's see what happens. And here it looks like it's someplace where taxis stop. So it's a taxi stop off. Let's see if we can walk. We just gotta remember to know where we parked when we come back. Here's some kind of hotel, I'm guessing. Oh, look at this. A lot of these cars with open tops, Mahahual. That's one trademark thing, you know, that I've noticed around here. I wonder if we can walk down there. Buenos días, señor. ¿Qué hay acá? Es como... Ah? Yes, and yes. Finally we made it to the coast, to the Caribbean coast here in Mahahual. This is what we've been driving for almost 3 hours. 3 hours exactly. From Tulum, and here we are. That's where the water is, and the beach. Place where, oh, look at that! Look at the coastline. Hi. Do you speak English? Okay. Is there a beach here? We have to walk there, huh? Okay. And can we park on this street here? Yeah. Excellent. Thank you so much. So, as you guys saw, that lady told us that the beach is right here, which is where it is. As you can see, this is like a typical Caribbean scenery here. So, like we've established, this is a lot nicer than Tulum, right? This is like more like genuine, you know. It has that typical village, rustic Quintana Roo atmosphere. Quintana Roo is obviously the state where we're in, and that state is known for its Caribbean geography, right? It's right next to the Caribbean coast, and here we are. And these are, I think, oh, these are not even Maya Indians. These look like Aztec Indians dancing here. Look at that. Look at this. Already we have a spectacle. And of course, this is what we were looking for, right? And we couldn't find this in Tulum. Obviously being so commercialized that even to get to the beach, we need to pay 450 Mexican pesos. Whereas here, look at all this stuff. Look at this. Look at all these souvenir shops. You have the natives dancing here, so that's perfect. Hola, buenas. So it's awesome. Perfect. So we even caught a spectacle of natives dancing. But just look at that water. Look at that crystal water. Almost no algae, almost no seaweed. Very little seaweed, as opposed to Tulum, where you're swamped with seaweed. Here it's perfect. Hola, hola amigo. ¿Qué tal? Hola. So, as you can see, they're all friendly, and rightfully so, because what's happening here is that I think the majority of the tourists here come off of cruise ships. As you can see over there in the distance, there's a cruise ship, right? So that's where the cruise ships dock, and then the tourists will, get off the ship and they'll stay here maybe for a few days. Hola. And but by road, very few people come here by road, by car, from Tulum or from Cancun or from wherever it is. So this is geared for cruises, specifically for that. Look at that. So are you happy that we drove down to here?
Yeah.
Excellent. It was worthwhile the 3 hour trip. So here's an ATM. Somebody told us that there are no ATMs in this town, but there's an ATM right here. Yeah. So the trip was long, but it was worthwhile. To see all this, look at that. You can get massages here, like in Colombia, like in Medellin.
Massage?
Buenas. So all kinds of stuff here, all kinds of souvenirs. We have this boardwalk. The only thing is that we have to remember to where we parked, huh?
Yeah, I remember.
Hola amigo, ¿qué tal? So, perfect. No, we're good. Thank you so much. As you can see, everybody's soliciting. They're all trying to get you to go somewhere, because this is where they live from, right? This is their livelihood, tourism. And I think that the beach starts here. Yep. That's what it looks like. Look at that. Want to get a massage here? The crazy lobster. Yeah. So I'm wondering why can't they have this in Tulum, right? Tulum being known for what it is and how it is. Why can't they, why can't they have a beach like this or a boardwalk like this in Tulum? It's a shame. But anyway, so we made it. Hola amigo, ¿qué tal? So, just in case anyone's wondering, I'm going to give everyone some advice. Obviously, you guys have all heard about Cancun, Tulum, Isla Mujeres, Costa Maya. All those places are great, but they're too commercialized, especially Tulum. What that means is that you can't even access the beach without having to go to a restaurant, or a bar, which is not that bad. The only problem is that everything in Tulum is overpriced. Whereas here, look at all this here. Look at all that. All you have to do is go take a seat at the beach. Maybe you have to pay something to get a seat, but that's about it. Or just gain access to the beach through a passage like here, and then once you're on the beach, you can pretty much sit down and swim anywhere you want. And that's it, And then you buy drinks wherever you want. You buy food wherever you want. You don't have to actually go to somebody's establishment in order to gain access to the beach. And that's how it should be, because the beach is not private property, right? In Mexico, beaches are freely accessible to everyone. That's what it is. That's how it should be. And here it continues. There are boats too. That's great. Yeah. Look at this. The lighthouse there. Mahahual, Costa Maya. That's where you get your souvenirs from this lovely, lovely place. Actually, it was a waitress in Cancun that told us about Mahahual. We had no idea about it. And then she said, well, if you guys like Quintana Roo, you have to go visit Mahahual. And here we are. see here they sell conches, which are kind of shells from the sea. The beach is right there. I think the cruise ship is leaving. Oh no, it's not. It's staying there. Look at that. I don't know if this cruise ship can be seen from here. It's pretty far. I'll zoom in if I can. Let's see what we can do. Here it is. Here's the cruise line. Oh yeah, it's docked. And that's the boardwalk. Yeah, so you see here that the Mahahual beach or coastline stretches all the way down to there. All this is that coastal area.
Y por eso no hemos
Un boquete, ¿eh? Sí, sí, sí.
Estamos sacando de la playa para que se
Ah, bueno. Es lástima que hay eso en Tulum.
Explícale, carnal.
Hola.
Hola, hola, hola.
¿Cómo están?
Ah, bien, bien, bien.
Bien, ¿hablan español poquito?
Estoy tratando, pero...
Ok, es muy bien el español que tienes.
¿Usted habla inglés?
No mucho, pero poquito.
No mucho? Okay. Yeah, so we're just wondering if there are public beaches, or the best thing to do would be to buy a drink and then sit on the beach here, right? Is that the best thing to do, or?
I like you. This is free. I have a consume, something drinks and food.
Okay, I see. Perfect. So we take a seat and then we order a drink from.
Yeah.
From
Okay.
What's your name again?
Raúl.
Raúl and Leo.
Leo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Raúl.
And you, madam? Alan. Nice to meet you.
Helen.
This
Perfect.
is my friend.
Hola, señor. Yeah, I'm making a video for YouTube, for my YouTube channel. That's right. We like Mahahual a lot.
I like you, Mahahual or no?
We love it because we came from Tulum, but this is a lot better than Tulum here.
This is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like you for you seaweed. It is way.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I like you. ¿Cómo se dice? Mañana vienen a buscarlo para tirarlo.
Ah, bueno, okay.
Sí.
Okay. Alguien va a venir mañana.
Vienen para buscarlo y se lo llevan.
Vale.
Pero no ahí va a estar, no.
Bueno,
Ahorita
bueno.
lo estamos juntando para que mañana se lo lleven.
Okay. Gracias. Vamos a recorrer el camino cerca de la playa y entonces después vamos a regresar y vamos a...
¿Ya hiciste tour de snorkeling?
¿Tú de snorkeling? No, porque estamos acá solamente por un día. Caminamos desde Tulum y tenemos que regresar.
¿Hoy?
Por la tarde, sí.
Oh,
Por esa razón.
ok.
Pero vamos a...
Pues si gusta con un fish,
Vamos a ver. Tal vez si a mi esposa le gusta quedarse acá.
fish a la talla, tiquinchic, frito,
Frito, ¿eh?
al mojo de ajo.
Papá. Ok,
Good.
muy bien. Gracias, amigo.
Hasta luego, my
Hasta
friend.
luego.
Bye.
So the way it works, you just get the drink from the bar, and you take a seat over there. But it's still a lot better than Tulum. Whereas Tulum, you actually have to go to a club and then you pay exorbitant fees for the beach. And they even have a minimum in Tulum. Yeah, they have. So it's like 300 pesos per person. So, but then again, we don't know what the prices are here, but still, whatever it is, it's a better atmosphere than Tulum. So, I wonder for how far this continues here. That was the Cate of the Yellow House. Okay, so I was just checking landmarks to see where we came from. Once we start heading back, I gotta remember where our car is parked. Hotel El Caballo Blanco. Imagine that, being in a hotel right next to the beach. Oh, there's some kind of a cayo. Look at that. This is, I'm guessing, a diving tour. Cayo Centro. Interesting. I got a guanabana juice in Mahahual. I finished it, but it came in this cup. It's $4 American. However, when you ask for the price in pesos, is 40 pesos, whereas $4 American, that would be 80 pesos. So it's like I don't have the price to be paying pesos. Again, because the village is geared towards tourists who just get off cruise ships and then they pay in US dollars. So, but here we took a seat and the boardwalk continues down there. And it's always sunny around here. It's dry though. It's not humid like in Tulum. I find it's a better climate. This seems to be a taxi co-op apparently. Helen, I'm gonna go see what's over there. I'll come back. So Helen's gonna go indoors to the bathroom, and meanwhile I'm just gonna go around here to see if there are any sights, if anything can be seen. Okay, so this seems to be some kind of a mini mercado of some sort. And here's actually that that stone monument in the middle of Mahahual. This is the house that I wanted to take a look at with a thatched roof, but it doesn't seem to be anything special. So the monument, oh, look at this tree, something in the fig family probably. But here's that monument, in the middle of Mahahual. Two-count tours. That's where where you go to register for your sightseeing, for your tours and all that. And here's the monument, whatever it means. And we're going back. So we can actually see the cruise ship from here. You can see the top of the cruise ship, but like the guy told us there, it's kind of, it's a private area where the cruise ships dock. You can't really go in there because presumably once you cross that checkpoint, you can go on board of a cruise ship, right? So to prevent that, they kind of tell you can't go into that zone there. It's I guess it's a secure zone. So we'll just walk on that street for 20 minutes, as the guy said, and we'll end up on the coastline. Let's see where Helen is. I think that's where she went indoors. That should be that. Lots of motorcycles parked around here. It's actually much more convenient to travel around here with a motorcycle because, more places to park. Let's go here. I think she went indoors somewhere over here.